Hello, folks. Welcome to MLS Matchday 8 prediction video. So far it's been a great ride. We had some crazy moments. San Diego on a hot streak. Charlotte coming with a big emotional comeback win. Can they keep that up against Montreal? And will Columbus' undefeated streak continue against St. Louis? Let's start with tomorrow. Toronto taking on Minnesota at 2:30 p.m. Toronto coming off a bit of a confidence game, but of course making sure Miami drops their points with a 1-1 draw. They take on Minnesota, who are coming in confident about their game tomorrow. Sorry, this will be a 2:30 p.m. game. I'm going to take Minnesota with a 2-0 win. Atlanta taking on New England at 2:45 p.m. Eastern game. Atlanta coming off a draw against Dallas and still show up. Just show up. They take on New England, who are coming off a tough loss to Cincinnati, looking to get back on track this week. I'm going to take a Atlanta win 2-1. Orlando take on New York Red Bulls at 4:30 p.m. Eastern game. The rematch of the Eastern Conference Finals once again. I think we did this earlier, like match day 3 or match day 4. So we'll see. But Orlando's coming off a draw to Philly, a really impressive game, but not managed to score a goal against them. They take on New York Red Bulls, who come off a huge win at home against Chicago. These two teams have great, good, how do I say it? Good history at each other, shall we? This should be a fun one, but I'm going to go with a draw here, a 2-2 draw. Vancouver taking on Austin at 7:30 p.m. Eastern game. Vancouver is in the top of the Western Conference. Yes, first place in the Western Conference, coming off a 2-0 win against Colorado. They take on Austin FC. We're coming off a draw against Portland, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. Don't sleep on Austin because this team can win no matter the stipulation of their game. This is going to be a fun one. I'm going to go with Austin in this one. I think it's going to be a fun one. 2-1 win. Austin wins. Montreal taking on Charlotte FC at 7:30 p.m. Eastern game. Montreal, tough way to go through your season, but coming off a tough loss to Columbus. They welcome Charlotte, who, thanks to Wilfred Zaha, he got them to a 2-1 win against Nashville. This game is very huge for Charlotte because, again, I mentioned it in Match Day 6 prediction video that Charlotte has struggled on the road. So this could be a great opportunity for Montreal to get this huge win. I'm going to go with a draw, a 1-1 draw. New York City Football Club taking on Philadelphia, 7:30 p.m. Eastern game. New York, tough loss, man. Lost to Minnesota. Wow. Not the way to start the season, but hey, it's 8 games, so don't worry. They're gonna welcome Philly, who are coming off a draw against Orlando. This game's gonna be huge for both teams. I'm gonna go with Philly winning it 2-1. DC United taking on Cincinnati, 7:30 p.m. Eastern game. Cincinnati coming off a huge 1-0 win against New England. While for DC, it's more of they're just crying about that 6-1 loss to San Jose. Yeah, not the way they're going. Cincinnati wins it 4-0. Dallas taking on Seattle at 8:30 p.m. Eastern game. Joseph Ferreira, who plays for Dallas, is going to face his former team against his former team. But Dallas is coming off a draw against Atlanta, while Seattle is not going what no people expected to see, a loss to San Diego. This game's going to be fun. I'm going to go with Dallas winning a 2-0 win against Seattle. Nashville taking on Real Salt Lake at 8:30 p.m. Eastern game. Real Salt Lake coming off a 2-0 win against LA Galaxy. While for Nashville, you score a goal and then give up a late comeback and give up the big loss. This is a good game for Nashville. I'm going to take a Nashville win. This is my upset of the week. I think Nashville pulls it off 2-1 win. Colorado taking on San Diego, 9:30 p.m. Eastern game. Colorado, well, lose to Vancouver. It's not the best way to, not the best way to do it. They welcome San Diego, who beat LAFC, and then they came this past week and they beat Seattle. Wow. This game's really huge for us for Colorado. First off, they're playing at home, but San Diego's ready to go. I'm gonna go Colorado 2-0 win. LA Galaxy taking on Houston at 10:30 p.m. Eastern game. Well, it sounds like we're gonna wake them up because LA Galaxy is not going where they are going. They're going to take on Houston, who should be confident after a big win against LAFC 1-0 win. But let me tell you, I have LA Galaxy winning it 2-0. Please, they better get a win, because if not, things are not going very well. LAFC taking on San Jose at 10:30 p.m. Eastern game. This is a very California rivalry between these two teams, both LA teams. LAFC coming off a tough loss to Houston. Meanwhile, for San Jose, they got their mojo back with a 6-1 win. This game is huge for LAFC because they cannot afford to lose this game. They lost to LAFC San Diego, and they lost to Houston. LAFC wins it 2-0. I think it's close, but I got them winning it 2-0. Kansas City Sporting taking on Portland at 2:15 p.m. Eastern game. We got 3 games on Sunday. Kansas City finally got their first win of the season. They take on Portland, who are coming off a draw to Austin. I think Portland wins it 2-0 against Kansas City. Let's go. Chicago taking on Miami at 4:30 p.m. Eastern game. Chicago, tough loss, but the Greg Burkhardt era, it's gone to a good start. They take on Miami, who they drop points. I just don't know what's going on. I'm going to go Miami winning at 2-1. Our Sunday soccer night presented by Apple TV. St. Louis taking on Columbus at 7 p.m. St. Louis, tough loss against Kansas City. Not what they were planning to. They welcome Columbus, who they're getting a great start, and they're looking to keep that lead in the East. Fun one. I'm going to go with Columbus winning a 2-1 win against St. Louis. If you have not seen my other videos, go check them out on my channel. Again, hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, hit that notification for more sports news. Enjoy match day 8 of the MLS 2024-25 season.